transition to more sustainable food systems is accelerating, but real impact depends on how we use our resources more intelligently, reducing waste while creating new value. Welcome to the Impress podcast series, where we explore how research, technology, and innovation come together to transform underutilized resources into sustainable food solutions. I am Dimitra Fourkalidou from Reframe Food, and today with me is Nurit Siegler from ESHKOL. Welcome, Nurit.
Hi. So as you said, my name is Nurit Siegler and I am analytical chemist in ESHKOL Innovative Ag Ltd.
Great. And could you tell us a little bit about how you are connected with Impress project?
So we aim to discover and explore and develop innovative solutions and products from the flora kingdom to the food, feed, and other non-agricultural bioactivities. Impress projects aims to bring innovative novel food and food supplements products to the EU markets, and we found that some discoveries could fit also to feed properties and innovative solutions for fish, poultry, and other animal industries. We also found that some plant-based molecules could enhance seedlings growing in nurseries, and all that from a small plant called duckweed.
That's great. Thank you for your reply. And as ESHKOL will cultivate and provide diseased duckweed species under different conditions, and based on your current trials, which specific species like Limna or Wolfia have shown that the most promise for rapid biomass production and high protein content?
So we screened dozens of duckweed varieties, and we found Landoltia punctata as the most promising variety for our vision due to its properties.
And could you let us know what are the primary technical challenges that you have encountered when using nutrient-rich fish processing wastewater as a growth medium in your local climate compared to more synthetic nutrients?
So EU food regulations mean we can only use fresh water, fresh drinking water for our products. But for feed, we have a bit more flexibility. We can also use brackish water, which means water which somewhat has higher salt content up to a certain limit. Now, since we are growing these aquatic plants in a semi-arid climate, think of less than 400 millimeters of rainfall a year, conserving water becomes absolutely critical. So we've built a circular zero-waste system that recycles water continuously, and we back that up with regular water quality monitoring, plus strict control to prevent bacterial and fungal contaminations.
Thank you for explaining this so thoroughly. And how does the nutritional profile of the duckweed that is grown at your facilities differ when optimized for feed versus when it is optimized for food, for human food applications?
So we found, and once again, due to the EU regulations, we have this one protocol which uses drinking water only for both applications, for food and for feed.
Okay. And I would like to ask you now, have you identified any unique properties in your duckweed strains that could lead to high-value bioactivities such as antibacterials or non-food products, or such as biopesticides, for instance, or biofertilizers?
So, as we mentioned earlier, we found that Landoltia punctata works well as a biofertilizer for certain target crops. We are also currently investigating whether it has biostimulant activity as specific growth stages of those same crops.
And Nurit, could you let us know what is the level of readiness that you see among the Israeli aquaculture sector to adapt these circular zero waste bioreactor systems in their existing facilities?
Yeah, so Israelis in general are, and farmers in particular, are fast adopters of innovative solutions that benefits both their livelihood and the environment they work in. However, there are two major bottlenecks holding back spreading those technologies and methods faster. And these two bottlenecks are more research and development and then more exposure, and both requires more funds.
Okay, thank you, Nurit, so much for being here today.
Most welcome, my pleasure.
For those watching or listening, this episode is part of the Impress podcast series. If you want to find out more about the Impress project, you can follow us on social media or visit our website. Thank you for joining us today.